Hey folks, it's Rob, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Have the time, so I thought I'd go and do a mission. Let's see what we got in here anyway. You know what? Instead of a mission, I'm just going to build something I feel like building. Yes. And why shouldn't I build things that I want to build, I say? Let's see. Well, actually, I think this one's going to be more of a one-way project. So let's send it unmanned. And let's see here. We're going to need to beam back science, but it's going to be ineffective in a lot of ways. I hate that. Okay, let's do it proper. Okay, and then fit the old science bay on there, and a temperature monitor. Actually, that's our comms unit, isn't it? Alright, that's okay. We'll stick that there. The thermometer can go right here. The barometer there. Do want our goo reading from where I'm hoping to go. Okay. Okay, go into the utility system. Supplement our power packs. But this time we're going to have photovoltaic panels, so that's going to be a good thing. And I like mounting them in such a way that I don't have to spend a whole lot of time reorienting the craft if necessary, so it's very likely one of those will be exposed. Now, let's see. Stacked a coupler. Lift her up. There we go. Okay. Inline stability would be a good thing. The reaction wheel's cheaper, but slightly heavier. I could go with thruster blocks. In fact, why not? We'll bring back our stability enhancer there. Okay. Almost forgot. Another thing you're going to want, of course, is usual parachutes. Because, you know, we don't like it to burn up on re-entry, and we like to get Jebediah back. So, Now, how am I going to cook this up? No, we'll go with that one. This will be our transit stage, hopefully our return as well. So that should allow us to do maneuver. Okay. So, set that up with a decoupler as well. Now let's build her out. Alright. Let's just stick on the old big tank, because we like to play that way. And here's a mainsail. Alright. This should be our interplanetary stage. That's right. I'm hoping to get close enough to a nearby planet. This is like the riskiest thing I've done in a long time. Okay. Now, clearly, I need to think about staging here, because this is not gonna go by itself. I mean, this is... In fact, there are budgetary considerations. I don't have unlimited money here. Ooh, I do like this thing, though. With their built-in dual stage. It's a nice thing. You know, we could go for a moon landing. Let's see, just rotate that so it's not so in the way. Don't want 4 of them, just 1, thank you. There, just mount that like so. Right. Be quite low down. Actually, no, that's a terrible idea. I need this thing balanced. Because if this is going to land, having an unbalanced load is going to be a huge pain in the butt. Okay. Mass 0.005, mass 0.005. Yeah, these mobility enhancers weigh as much as just simply the mobility enhancer, which is just like 3 brackets. But I need landing gear as well, and we only have really the 1. And on top of that, we're gonna have to land it. Okay, well, no. Nothing like the symmetry mode to catch you out, huh? Right. No. There we go. Okay. Let's set up some landing struts. Okay. Now let's move them out of the way of any ladder. Okay. I also strongly suspect I'm going to need an RCS fuel tank here. And an RCS control. So let's see here. Show me center of mass. Okay. Yeah. Right in the middle. Okay. That should give us a lot of oomph and control for landing. It might blow through RCS propellant up really fast though, but we'll see. Still need my ladder stage. How best am I going to do this? No. One of them, thank you. And then we'll just mount one of these right there. Bit of lighting, yeah, can really help with landing. We aren't going to need the lights back. They are inexpensive. Okay, she's a fairly complicated top part. Here's the big question. Can we go to the moon? I'm certain we can. Can we do the other things? I mean, they're not easy, they're hard. What I think we will do is make our lives a little simpler. And give me a radial decoupler. 2 of them. And again, propulsion-wise, give me 2 great big honkin' rockets. Now, because sometimes we care about these things, flip out a little bit of aerodynamics. I know, it's laughable, isn't it? But, there we go. I think she might do. Okay, Mooner 1. Well, let's save it. Let's see if I can get away without having to support it. Although, maybe it'll just fall to its doom the way it is right now. But hey, that'd be funny. Let's find out. Right, here she is. She's sitting and not exploding. That's a good thing. And yes, I put the goo canisters on top of my atmospheric instruments, so that's going to be worthless. Okay. Well, 3, 2, 1. Oh, nope, stability. Let's hope that's... Well, let's see how she goes. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! And she's rotating. Slowly rotating. Imagine it'd be a lot faster if I didn't have the stability enhancer on. I bet she's burning power. Yeah, she's using some electric charge, but not loads. Do I only have one contract? Jebediah, as usual, a great sport and having a grand time. Ooh, okay, this is getting worse. I'll try to manually fight it. That seems to have helped slightly. Right, we're nearly out of the stage. Okay, we need to reorient the craft. Back to standard. Okay. Now, angle over. See the RCS blocks firing. Okay, I'm going to switch RCS off because I want to conserve that fuel. We do have online stabilization, so that should work. We are burning very well. Look at that. Flying out. I will kill the engine and wait to climb higher. She's a bit wobbly because a large fuel tank that's more than half empty tends to be. The fuel is kind of simulated and just kind of wobbles around in there. Right, we're over 60. Get that engine back on. And there's 70. The music starts. Okay. Now my target, I think, is the moon. Although I think the little one is easier to land on, Minmus. But we'll try the moon. Even if it's just moon or flyby. Apoapsis is still way out in front of me. The engines are barely lit. This is great. Okay. Hey, Tom Long. Yeah, we're not dropping by. We're just saying hi while we leave. Sorry, dude. Just not gonna recover you. I don't think I'm ever gonna do that. Look at that. Beautiful, just growing arc. Actually, I mean, it's a high energy, but we might be able to swing it. I think we just ran out of fuel. Yes, we did. Quickly. No! Oh, God! No, I didn't blow. I didn't Okay, we've done fine. All right. Thought for a moment there we blew it. Okay, now this itty-bitty little engine isn't really the greatest thing for, like, breaking free of gravity. But she will help us with this. Now, I'm going to kill the engine. No, I did separate. It's just running at the speed I set it to, and that means Jebediah would be lost forever. Right. Yes, that's a mistake. Well, it needs some structure anyway. Jebediah, it's time to use my Kerbin time machine to save you. Revert flight to the vehicle assembly building. Okay. The Mooner 1 load. Okay, there she is. Now, first off, she has a real problem. So, struts are a good way of solving that problem. Now, let's see. Set up some symmetry. That should prevent that bow problem. Which means we also shouldn't be wasting energy on that, like, spin. Do I want to throw more at it? I'm so tempted. I am so tempted to go and put more on this. Since I have it on the pen. One thing I can fix is the placement of that. Because these devices need to be accessible. Because if they're not accessible, there's no point in having them on board. And I want those readings. I want the freaking science, you know? Okay, remount. There. Alright, let's save it like that. And take it out. Right? Right. It's like a third, more than a third of my budget, but, you know. If we can do something good. Okay. Again, she's sitting quietly. Stabilizer's on. Ooh, yeah, I've never actually gotten a pressure or a temperature reading, so. Log pressure data. We'll transmit it. Log temperature. I'm not exactly sure how transmitting temperature is something that you lose half of on transmission, but there you go. So there we go. We've already started doing things. So let's launch. 3, 2, 1, go. Little bow in the kick there, but it's okay, right? While flying at Kerbin. Yep. Now, just as hard regardless. Now, okay. Now if I can turn more of that thrust into velocity, I would like to do so. Transmit that back. Not enough electric charge. Seriously? This thing's not feeding me power? Alright. How's our orbit? Doing just fine, actually. Okay, kill the engine. Rearrange. RCS off, actually. Thank you. A little too much there. Bring him back in line with the... There we go. Okay. Which is a little bouncy. Right, we'll ride her up. Okay, thrust on. Look at how that kicks that out. That is such a strong engine. I think that just blew out. Yep. I have solar panels, but this nighttime stuff's not helping. Right. Kick the engine off. Ride it up for a bit. Line her back up. Engine back on. There we go, getting a proper orbit going. Make sure we stay out of the atmosphere. There we go. Am I still without electrics? Still without electrics. Okay. Well, how about we ride around to the sunny side of the planet? There we go. Recharge those batteries. And since it's just that, we're going to turn off the RCS blocks. Okay, now, is the moon an achievable target with this flight? I'm beginning to think no. Tonglong's an easier shot, but I mean, let's face it, he's not going to happen. There's nowhere to put Tonglong. I'd have to leave Jebediah out there. There's no way I'm leaving Jebediah behind. Jebediah's the face of the freaking space program. So, okay, we're set up for burn. She's poking around there. See, there's the moon right there. Kind of power diving around the planet at the moment. It's kind of weird. Science instrument's going to give me anything around here. Usually I don't call these giving me any temperatures out, so cool. Okay, there we go. Don't think Mystery Goo has... Nah. Barely anything. Okay. Getting there. Still have fuel. Okay. Once we're in the neighborhood. Well, that's a lunar encounter right there. Okay. Well. Here we go. Now, admittedly, the way it's set up is going zip, zip, woo, and then you're flung out into the solar system. But that's what the fuel systems are for. I don't think we're landing. There's no way we have the fuel for landing. But another visit to the moon isn't a bad job. What we'll do is we'll take the lunar encounter and use it to just kind of flip ourselves back. Now we're loitering in space at this point. What is our speed? 183.5 meters a second. And it's just going to get slower. The moon is literally going to come up behind me. Because the moon itself is traveling at 542.5 meters a second. I am traveling 177. Lunar escape is in 3 hours. So even if I do nothing, we should be okay. I think we're just going to get whipped around a bit. This kind of corkscrew effect in relation to Kerbin. But there we are. Now we're in lunar encounter. Now, first things first. Crew report, please. Nothing to report. Okay, you've seen this before. I appreciate that. Temperature? Doesn't work at this distance. Atmospheric pressure can't be done. Mystery goo. You got really nothing to report there either. Okay, fine. We're nowhere near close enough. Right. Let the moon move. Now our velocity in relation to the moon is climbing because we're kind of falling towards it. There she is. Batteries are fully charged. Excellent. Materials bay. Well, if I can't do any better, we'll do that, but no. Still crap. 1.6 is practically nothing. Now my direction of travel is towards the moon at the moment. I'm going to give it a little burn. Actually want to kind of dip under it. Do I have enough fuel to land? I'd have to decelerate. I mean, I'm in an encounter orbit. It looks like it is a proper encounter orbit too, where it's like I actually crash. Could try. Don't really want to leave Jebediah sitting on the moon, but that might be something to fix in the future. Okay. Looking for landing sites, but she's getting mighty big, ain't she? Lights are functional. Gears are functional. It's a hard come down. The whole trip hardly seems worth it though at this point. Now, if I want to, I need to slow me down. Still far too fast. Burn some of our lateral velocity. Great, we're coming down in the dark as well, because we love to do everything easy. Okay, I'm getting surface readings now. Problem is the surface could be anywhere. Lights on, please. Ah, shit, I'm out of fuel. Well, that was an abject failure, wasn't it? I like Jebediah too much to let that be the thing. So we're gonna... I'm just gonna revert back to vehicle assembly, and I think I'm gonna have to think long and hard about what I'm doing here, because this is not working. So it's nifty looking, and it's sporty, but you saw it's not working. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.